I want to now talk to you about why this work is important, why the work with the area of light body alignment is important. Some of you may know this already, and it's work that really has just come up for me this week. So I'm so excited about sharing it with you. And I did some testing the other day. Someone was feeling really pessimistic about where the world was going, particularly political and economic and what's happening in the world at the moment. And I said, well, let's check the numbers. Let's have a look at this. And so I wanted to look at the vibration of people as a total world. And for everyone who's done life vision mentoring, they need a vibration around about 500 to get in. And so that's sort of a given for me now, of working with people with a higher vibration, using the David Hawkins scale from 0 to 1,000. And it's been said, though, that if we can get the population of the world, of all the people in the world, to 200, that will make a shift. Like if we get over 200, which doesn't sound a lot when we're working with the numbers we are, but it's really important in terms of averaging everyone out in the planet. So I did 5 numbers. I want to share these 5 numbers with you because if anything, it gives you hope. The first number that came up was in 1900. Oh, there's some lightning there. That's just God letting us know we're on track. The first number in 1900 that came up was 180. And in 1950, it went to 186. By 2000, the number went up to 196. So that was a really good jump over that last 50 years. And I guess, that was post the Second World War. We started having achievements and the 60s and all that sort of stuff. There was this sort of rise, increase to 196. Now, what's really interesting is when I tested, okay, where are we now? Like rather than where are we at now? And the number that came up was 199. Like we're so close. Right? We just want to get past that 200. And the world has created a glass ceiling at 200. And so it looks like we're going backwards, but the rise has to slow down. So instead of going up, 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 we've slowed that down and it's still going up, trickling up. And then I said, well, okay, let's move it a little bit into the future. What about 2050? Where are we going to be in 22 years' time? And the number that I got was a range. It said, look, we can't be totally exact. That's what came up. We couldn't give you an exact number for that day sometime in the future, but I can give you a range. And the range that I got was between 230 and 250. Now, just think for a moment, how exciting is that? That we can actually break through, not only break through the 200, but we actually jump up to 250 on that scale, which is a 25% increase on the consciousness of the planet in the next 22 years. That's got to give everyone here some hope. And what that means is there'll be a lot more people at those high levels as well, of 1,000 and more, which is what happens when we do life vision mentoring. And what I was told from Spirit when I did all of that is 2 things, 2 really important things. The first is that this shift is internal. So the shift that's going to happen is not an external shift. It's an internal shift caused by a massive surge of love from the core of the planet. The planet itself is going to support us for this shift. And it's about us really recognizing and receiving that. And I still can't wait 22 years personally. I'm like, come on, when are we going to see the change? And what I got then was it will occur as a need of what you see happening now. Because of all the stuff that's happening now, it will start within 3 years. So this shift will break through will be in the next few years. And certainly by 2026, they said, I will need more mentors than I can imagine for life vision mentoring. There'll be so many people lining up to do it that the three of us are doing at the moment won't be sufficient. We'll need a lot more mentors out there. So part of that means I want people who have done life vision mentoring, who are in the vision mentoring program, and who have done light body alignment to ultimately become mentors as well. And those opportunities from those numbers says that that will be there. And I'm really excited about that. And I'm really excited about where the planet is moving to.